So this is about Dreikur's logical consequences model by Dr. Rudolf Dreikur. So the method of logical consequences was first published in 1964 by Dr. Dreikur. So it is about the consequences wherein it involves the punishment and rewards based on the student's behavior. The four basic principles of human nature. According to Dreikur, without comprehending the needs, aspirations, and reasons why kids and adults would continue to act inappropriately or misbehave. One of the four cornerstones of his contribution to psychology and education was understanding their needs and demands. Everybody wants to get along with others or be connected and having conversation with other students. Second, everybody wants to be accepted and appreciated through praising them even at the smallest achievement they've got. Third, students want to feel important and capable within life by giving them attention they need. And lastly, the student wants power over his life wherein he or she can decide for his or her own life. If the mentioned needs of students are being understood, misbehavior might be lessened. Logical consequence model based on assumptions. The desired or undesirable effect should follow immediately after the behavior so that students can see how their choices have consequence. The result of the action of the students who misbehave must be given immediately for his or her to know what will be its consequence. The second, there must be a reason or logic for the consequence. The reason of giving such consequence must be explained to the students who misbehave. The third one, the consequence must be stated as fact or opposed to an order or lecture. It must be fact rather than as a directive or instruction. Second, the logical consequence should help the student learn to make better choices and solve problems. It must make the student realize and learn about how to properly make good decisions and resolve problems. Next, it must be related to the actions that warrant them. The consequence must align with the misbehavior that students have done. Last, it must be respectful to the students. Respect is a must in giving consequence. So these are the actions that teachers should do according to Dreikur's model. First, identify the misbehavior in its undesirable effect. Teacher must know what was the misbehavior performed by the students and what was its effect to them. Second, state logical consequence for misbehavior. Teacher must tell the students who misbehave what should be the possible consequences for his or her actions. Third, help them avoid situations where misbehavior may occur again. Think of a way that will help the student on how his or her misbehavior will not be happen again. Fourth, let them experience the natural, logical result of their action. Give the students the aligned consequences for their action. Fifth, teach students new behavior that will be more effective in getting their needs met. And last, use positive reinforcement of make good decisions. So, how to use logical consequences in the classroom. A logical consequence is an action that naturally and automatically results from a behavior. It's important to know what should not do as a teacher when implementing the logical consequence in the classroom. Always remember that in giving consequence, you should avoid punishing students, calling out their names, or making a big deal about it. And lastly, logical consequences are a type of negative reinforcement that creates an environment where students feel safe to take responsibility for their actions.